The Golden Apples of the Sun. In this second program of the series, we present two more stories from the pen of one of America's finest storytellers, Ray Bradbury. The dramatizations are by Lawrence Gilbert, and we begin with the story called The Flying Machine.
In the year 400 AD, the Emperor Huan held his throne by the Great Wall of China. The land was green after the recent rains. It would soon be ready for a bountiful harvest. The land was at peace. The people in the emperor's dominion were neither too happy nor too sad. It was an empire in perfect balance. Early on the morning of the first day of the first week of the second month of the new year, the Emperor Huan was sipping tea and fanning himself against a warm breeze.
Sire! Sire! A miracle!
Ah, yes, indeed. The air is sweet this morning.
With the greatest respect, O Emperor, I mean, a real miracle!
The tea tastes good in my mouth. Surely that is a miracle?
No, Excellency.
Well, let me guess, then. The sun has risen and a new day is upon us. The sea is blue. Surely that is the finest of all miracles.
Sire, a man is flying.
What?
I saw him in the air. A man flying with wings. I heard a voice call out of the sky. And when I looked up, there it was. A dragon in the heavens with a man in its mouth. A green and gold dragon, like the sun and the grass, made of paper and bamboo.
It is early, and you've just awakened from a dream.
Oh, Excellency, I have seen what I have seen. If you were to come with me, you'd see it too.
Sit down and drink some tea. It must be a strange thing to see a man fly. You must have time to think about it, and I must have time to prepare myself to see it.
They drank tea for a while, but the emperor's trusted servant became impatient.
Please, sire, or he'll be gone.
Now you may take me to where you saw this miracle.
There! Look!
I fly! I fly! See ye! I fly!
Yes, yes.
But the emperor turned his gaze away from the flying man. He looked instead at the Great Wall of China now rising out of the mist in the distant green hills. The wall, that splendid snake of stones which writhed with majesty across the entire land. That wonderful wall which had protected them from enemy hordes since time immemorial, and preserved peace for years without number.
Tell me, has anyone else seen this flying man?
What, sire? No. It's so early in the morning, I think I must be the only one.
Call him down to me.
Ho! You! Come down! Come down at once! The Emperor wishes to see you!
The emperor quickly looked in all directions as the flying man descended. He saw a farmer out early in his fields watching the sky, and he noted where the man stood.
Hail, oh Emperor!
What have you done?
I have flown in the sky, Your Excellency.
What have you done?
I've just told Your Majesty.
You've told me nothing at all.
Is it not beautiful, sire?
Yes, too beautiful.
It's the only one in the world.
The only one in the world?
I swear it, Excellency.
Who else knows of it?
No one, not even my wife. She'd think I was mad. I let her believe I was making a kite. When it was finished, I went out in the night and walked to the cliffs. When the sun rose, I gathered my courage, sire, and leapt from the cliff top. I flew. But no, my wife knows nothing about it.
It's well for her, then. Come back with me to the palace garden. this man.
What?
Call the executioner.
But what have I done, sire?
Here is a man who has made a certain machine, and yet he asks us what he has done. He doesn't know himself.
No.
It's only necessary, it seems, that he create without knowing why he has done so, or what the thing will do.
The executioner came running with a sharp silver axe. He stood and bowed. His naked, large, muscled arms were ready. His face was covered with a white mask which showed no emotion.
One moment. Look, all of you, at this. Here on the table, a machine I have invented. Yes, I have invented this machine, a little miniature garden of metal and jewels. Set it in motion, and can you see and hear how the birds sing out of the tiny metal trees?
But not only that. Wolves walked through miniature forests. Tiny people ran in and out of sun and shadow, fanning themselves with miniature fans, listening to the emerald birds, and basking by impossibly small tinkling fountains.
Isn't it beautiful? I could tell you what I had done. I made the birds sing. I made the forests murmur. I set people to walking in this woodland, enjoying the sun and shadows and fountains. That's what I've done.
But, oh, Emperor, I've done a similar thing. I've found beauty myself. I've flown on the morning wind. I've looked down on all the sleeping houses and gardens. I've smelled the sea and even seen it beyond the hills. I've soared like a bird. Oh, I cannot say how beautiful it is up there in the sky and how free one feels. That is beautiful too, sire.
Yes, I know you speak the truth. I felt my heart move with you in the air, and I wondered, what's it like? How does it feel? How do the distant pools look from so high? And my houses and my servants, are they like tiny ants?
Then spare me.
But, alas, there are times when one must lose a little beauty, if one is to keep what little beauty one already has. I don't fear you, but another man.
What other man?
Some other man who, seeing you, will build a thing of bright papers and bamboo. But he will have an evil face and an evil heart, and the beauty will be gone. It is this man I fear. For who is to say that someday just such a man, in just such an apparatus of paper and reed, might not fly in the sky and drop huge stones on the Great Wall of China? Off with his head.
No! 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 Mercy, Emperor! No!
The executioner whirled his silver axe. The command was carried out.
Burn the kite and the inventor's body and bury their ashes together in an unmarked grave. And as for you...
Yes, O Emperor.
Hold your tongue. It was all a dream, a most sorrowful and most beautiful dream that you had. And that farmer in the distant field who also saw, tell him it would pay him also to consider it only a vision. If ever the word passes around, you and the farmer will die within the hour.
You are most merciful, O Emperor.
No, not merciful. Not merciful. I am very much bewildered and afraid. But what is the life of one man against those of 1,000,000 others? I must hold on to that thought and take comfort from it.
The Emperor wound up his machine, then looked across the land at the Great Wall, the peaceful town, the green fields, the rivers and streams, and then back again at his tiny garden. It whirred its hidden and delicate machinery and set itself in motion. Tiny people walked in forests, and among the tiny trees flew little bits of high song and bright blue and yellow color, flying, flying, flying in that small metal sky.
Ah, look at the birds. Look at the birds.
And now for the second of tonight's stories by Ray Bradbury.
Where's my fiancée, Huxley?
You honestly think I'd tell you? Don't stand out there like a fool if you want to talk business. Come in. Go on through there. That door, into the library. Drink?
I need one. I can't believe Lily's gone. That she left me of her own free...
I've got a bottle of Burgundy, Acton. Mind fetching it from the cabinet? That's the spirit. I'll have one, too. Thank you. I've some interesting first editions here, Acton. Feel this binding. Quality, this is. Feel it.
I didn't come here to see books.
Real leather. Beautiful, isn't it? Plenty of time to talk things over. Come into the dining room. I want to show you my Gregorian cutlery. Knock-down bargain.
I haven't time. I've got to see Lily.
Won't take long. It's genuine silver. What do you think, eh? Magnificent set, isn't it? Now let's go and relax in the living room.
All right, Huxley. I'm tired of fencing with you. Where is Lily now? Where is she?
Well, I guess that's for you to find out, old man.
It's for you to tell me. Where is she? Where is she?
Stop playing the idiot. Can't you see it's all over between you two? Take your hands off me. Acton!
I've had enough.
No.
You. Good. Oh. Done with you. With these fingers. Ordinary fingers. Used all the time. On the typewriter. Frying ham and eggs for breakfast. I never thought of myself as a sculptor, but I've molded you, haven't I, Huxley? Molded the life out of you. Look at your hands. They beg and plead now, don't they? Instead of demanding, grabbing. Yes. Well, it's done. Can't change it back. Anyone hear us? No? No banging at the front door? No one shouting outside? No. All to the good clock. Midnight. I've got to get out of here. Walk, run, get a taxi, get a train. Just get the hell out of here. Wait. Something. Why am I looking at my hands? No, it's the fingers. The tips. The tips of the fingers I killed him with. Only the tips. All that amazing energy in the tips. Handkerchief. Clean him up a little. Wipe round his throat. His face. Doesn't do to leave traces. The floor. They'll see scuff marks. Wipe around. There's some more. 2 feet all around him. No. Make it 3. That's enough. No more. 3 feet around the body's enough, for God's sake. You can see your face on that floor now. Anything else?
Go on through there. That door, into the library.
The door? I touched the library door handle.
There's a bottle of Burgundy, Acton. Mind fetching it from the cabinet?
Yes, I fetched it, touched it. What was I thinking of? Bottle. Glasses. Done. Cork. Are there ever fingerprints on cork?
I've some interesting first editions here, Acton. Feel this binding. Oh, quality this is. Feel it.
The books. His books. Which ones?
What do you think, huh? Magnificent set, isn't it?
The cutlery. God, they're everywhere. The fingerprints are everywhere.
Mind getting the burgundy?
Now, William Acton, get hold of yourself. You'll just make more fingerprints. Gloves. Why didn't I wear any gloves? It was cold enough for gloves. Before you polish anything else, find yourself some gloves. Gloves. None in his overcoat. Why doesn't he have any in his overcoat? Bedrooms. Must have been through 70 or 80 drawers. 6 bedrooms all over the house. Bottom of the 85th drawer. Soft, gray, impregnable, perfect. Perfect fit. Oh, you can do anything now, can't you, you handsome son of a gun? Of course, he fell down on the floor on purpose. Plenty of surface there for fingerprints while I was dealing with him. I never wiped it enough before. Better get back downstairs. Every inch of it. Every measly inch. Some polish afterward. Oh, he's bound to have some floor polish somewhere. Under the kitchen sink, maybe. Oh, that's miles better. I can really see my face in it now. Oh, what's this? Table leg. Didn't think of that. Did I grab a table leg in the struggle? Well, do it. And up, up, up. The surface. All over the surface. Silver bowl. Wax fruit. How pretentious. Wipe the bowl. Fruit. Just the fruit at the top. I didn't touch the fruit underneath. I couldn't have. Picture on the wall above the table. Picture frame. I didn't touch that. I couldn't have. Doors. Which doorknobs did I touch? Library, dining room, bedroom doors before I found the gloves. I can't remember. I can't remember. Doors. Done the doors.
That chair you're sitting in, Acton, old Louis XIV piece. Feel that material.
I didn't come to talk furniture, Huxley. I came about Lily.
Oh, come off it. You're not that serious about her. She doesn't love you, you know.
You and your money and your goddamned furniture.
Oh, it's nice furniture. Acton, old bean, be a good guest and have a feel of the material, the upholstery.
Fingerprints can be found on fabric. Huxley, did you guess I was going to kill you? Did your subconscious suspect just as my subconscious suspected? And did your subconscious tell you to make me run about the house handling, touching, fondling books, dishes, doors, chairs? Were you that clever? Were you that mean? I'll dry wash the chairs, then I'd better dry wash you. And your shoes. I'd better polish your shoes. I might have touched them at one time or another. That fruit bowl. The wax fruit. I'm not sure. That's better. It was best to do the fruit at the bottom of the bowl as well, just in case. And while I'm at it, I will have a proper go at that picture frame.
Take your hands off me! Acton!
I haven't enough.
No!
You. Oh! The wall. Oh, it's silly. But we did struggle all over the place. Might have touched anything. Ridiculous, ridiculous. But you don't know, do you? That mark on the wall. It wasn't there before, was it? I'll just wipe it off. Best do the whole wall while I'm at it. Yes, we did struggle all round. My hand might have reached out and touched. Yes, all 4 walls. This one first. Must be methodical about this. How many rooms was I in before I got the gloves? Let me see. Altogether, we were in the hall, the library, the dining room, the living room, and afterwards, I was in the bedrooms opening drawers. Well, time to get down to it then. What time is it? 1:05. I've been doing this an hour.
Hey, in there! I know you're in there, Huxley. Open up, damn it! Hey, this is Billy Boy. Drunk as an owl, Huxley, old pal. Drunk as 2 owls.
Go away.
Hey, Huxley! You're in there. I hear you breathing. Oh, hell. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
It's ridiculous to go on with this wall. It's flawless. I know. His desk. He'll keep a magnifying glass in his desk. That's it. Now, let's have a closer examination of this wall. Oh, fingerprints. Hundreds of them. But they aren't mine. They can't be mine. I didn't put them there. These walls are done. Finished. I'll do the bowl and the waxed fruit. I don't remember if I did them or not. There. That takes care of them at last.
Come into the dining room. I want to show you my Gregorian cutlery. Knockdown bargain.
I'll have to do the whole lot. Knives, forks.
Acton, I want you to see some lovely ceramic dishes. Here's a beautiful piece. Pick it up. Turn it over. Handle it. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Handle it. Go ahead. Pick it up. Oh, my God. I can't leave those pieces lying around. Fool! Fool! Fool!
A lovely bit of ceramics, Acton. Go ahead. Handle it.
Here he is, Sarge. Suspect in homicide on 34th Street, William Acton.
Sign the blotter, then. Time of arrest?
6:30 a.m. Acting on a report by a suspicious friend of the deceased.
Very good. Here's another one for you. Take Acton down to the cells. Police court, 10 a.m.
Come on then, me boy. Let's be having you.
He looks all in, don't he? Dead cert?
Yeah, he did it all right. Confessed straight away.
I guess he's for the electric chair, huh?
Ah, geez, Sarge, I don't know. If you ask me, that one's bound for the booby hatch. You know where we found the body? In one of the rooms downstairs. But we found Acton up in the attic.
The attic?
Yeah. And you know something else? The whole house was immaculate. Everything was polished, shiny floors, tables, everything. Clean and neat as a pin. Even the body.
So what was this bird doing in the attic?
Well, that's just it, Sarge. He was polishing the old trunks and the old picture frames and all the stuff up there. We figured out he'd done the whole damned house. And it wasn't even his house.
Have any trouble with him?
Nah. We took him from behind. He didn't even notice we'd come up. He was about through polishing everything in that damned attic. And when I arrested him, he just took a deep breath and all he said was, done. Another funny thing, though.
What was that?
On the